Hello, love. Welcome home to Eden. So, this is Eve Christoph, your love life muse, and stick with me for the hottest news. Subscribe to this channel to get somewhere new. Remember, you can get a divination reading with me too. All right, so we're talking about a sexual marathon for people who are doing long distance relationship, which is only possible if the man can do semen retention. Okay, what the hell am I talking about? Okay, so this is a thing. If you're in a long distance relationship, you've got to make up for lost time when you see each other, right? Because you don't get to have sex every day. And we know that for the masculine part of us beingnesses, we want to have sex, and we want to have food, and the masculine part wants respect. All right, so, but the woman wants to be understood, and she wants to feel protected, the woman's side of ourself, right? We're always both, all of us. So, all right, so the thing is, the masculine part, actual physical being, he's got this problem where if he ejaculates too much, he's going to get exhausted. So in the beginning of the coming back to visit, finally you get to see each other, you're going to have the sex marathon. At first it's like you, the woman, you're like ice cream. He's just like, oh, I can't get enough, and then it's like, well, I'm getting a little full on the ice cream, and then pretty soon it's like, oh no, he's looking at you like, oh my god, she's gonna wear me out and I won't be able to walk anymore, and I can't go to my job tomorrow. And he's looking at you like you're just like this nightmare he can't resist, right? That is, unless he can start to practice semen retention, okay? Which is the one of the main attributes, needs for a really exploring tantric pleasure for the woman, is he needs to be able to hold back his ejaculation so that he can keep going, so he can keep trying new things, so that his energy isn't lost, so his energy is cycling itself up his spine, and there's this spot I've been told about underneath the balls that when the guy is about to ejaculate, he can press on it, or she can, and stop the ejaculation. And then if you do that often enough, he can actually do that himself without even using his hand manually. He'll be able to do it from within. So it's practice, but this is the thing. If you're getting into a long distance relationship, you've got to figure out how to handle the sexual marathon. Or plan for, you could sort of spread it out. Like the first night is like, okay, everybody goes wild, eats ice cream, whatever they do is fine. The second night is about pleasuring her. Maybe just like, hands, mouth, like slow it down, and the next one is about, him practicing his tantric, new abilities. And the next night is about going back and forth and being kinky. I don't know. Love, passion. Come on. I'm sorry. I'm being so lewd today. Romantic poetry. Or crazy poetry. Like, man, like try to say poetry while they're going down on you. It's really fun. So anyway, why am I so kinky today? I don't even remember. Why did I make this? Oh, because I'm trying to figure out how to be in a long distance relationship. And it's really challenging, isn't it? So we know that the woman, if she wants to feel protected, how is she going to be protected in a long distance relationship? She's all on her own. She's all alone. Who's protecting her? But he can offer spiritual protection by loving her so much, of understanding her so much, of being so interested in her thoughts and her life, that she doesn't feel as vulnerable. She doesn't feel as crazy or as out of touch with what life normally is. You're all alone, but here it is, she's finally getting in touch with herself, and the man gets her and gives her that confidence. So there's a lot you can do over distance. And what about the fact that she can't cook for him? He's all about food, and she can't cook for him. She's like half the time, more than half the time, she's away. Well, he's learning to cook for himself. He's learning how to be, in touch with his inner feminine, and she's fending for herself. So she's developing her inner masculine. So in some ways, the whole thing about the long distance relationship is this kind of a unusual opportunity to consciously develop your opposite inner masculine or inner feminine side, because you can't do it for each other outerly as much until you get together. And then she could cook, and then she could offer him that respect he's always wanted. Oh honey, man, you're out there kicking butt, you're out there, doing such a warrior thing to go into this mechanistic world and just make it your own with your heart the way you do. She can see him and respect him when she can do that part over distance. She can do that part, when she's on the phone, on the video chat with him. They can both do the spiritual part, and it's a big deal to do that part. And then, when they've gotten all that spiritual stuff done, when they see each other, they can get more physical into the food and the tantric food. All right, I'm in a randy little mood today. I'm sorry. It's because this is the Eve's Eden show. And in Eve's Eden, we're having fun. Come on, we're not gonna hold back on fun. Oh my God, I'm sorry. All right, so anyway, if you would like a reading, a tantric spiritual divination reading, contact me at Facebook, Messenger, YouTube, the little messages under these videos. I usually get them, or at lovelifewitheve@gmail.com. Register for a private divination reading, and we will figure it out. All right, much love.